Hey there, welcome to Coffee with Connie. I'm Connie Foote with Foote Title Group, where we protect your home ownership. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. So this, I try to talk about things that come up during closings, but also things that we get asked during the week and things that you might have questions about as we're talking and helping educate you about the home buying and selling process. And so this is a question that comes up all the time, but has come up a lot frequently. So when you buy a new home or you are buying your second home or your third home, when you're buying a home, the one thing that I want you to understand is you will get copies of all the documents that you sign at closing, but there are people out there that are trying to get you to pay for the documents that are recorded in the land records. So first, let me tell you about the process, and then I'll tell you why you do not have to pay for all of this. So after closing, when you get done with your closing, whoever is doing your closing will either make copies of those documents for you and give you signed copies of those documents, or they will give you access to a secure portal where the documents are uploaded so that you have the information and you can get to it anywhere, anytime. And more often than not, a lot of companies are doing it that way because it gives you a lot more access and flexibility. But the other thing that happens is the documents then have to, after you leave the closing table, you'll get copies of those, but then the closing company or the title company has to get those documents back to where they belong. So some of them go to the mortgage company, some of them go to the county to be recorded. And then what happens is once those documents come back from being recorded, those documents have to go to certain places. And so the documents that get recorded in the county are the deed that gives you the ownership of the property, that transfers the ownership from the seller to you, and the deed of trust, which is the document that secures the loan against your property. So once they are recorded in the land records, we get those documents back and we send you the original deed. And the mortgage company receives the original deed of trust. And usually it takes a couple of weeks, depending on the jurisdiction. Some are a little bit quicker about processing them, and some are a little bit slower, which is okay. But what happens is we will mail those documents directly to you and to the lender. And a lot of people have been getting notifications from companies out there that will, for a fee, agree to get copies of those recorded documents for you. Now, once a document is recorded in the land records, you don't have to have the original because it is now public record and you can sell your property without having the original in your hand, unlike a vehicle where you need to have the original title. With a piece of property, you don't have to have the original in your hand. But these companies out there that are offering to get this for you and make you pay for it, they are offering to get you copies of those documents and then will provide those to you for a fee. There's no need to pay this fee. Absolutely none. And I would really appreciate it if you would share with everybody you know, because they're making money on people when in probably a week after they call you, you'll get the original in the mail from the company that does your closing. And if you don't get the original, all you have to do is go to the courthouse where the property is located, in the county where the property is located, and you can get a copy yourself for pennies. Pennies. It doesn't cost hardly anything to get your own copy. But the title company that does your closing will mail the original to you. So there's absolutely no reason to pay for these documents. So if you'd really share that, I'd really appreciate it. It's becoming very common again for people to get these calls and to pay these fees when they don't need to do it. So hopefully I've given you some information, some food for thought, something to share with your friends so that we don't get scammed, because there's always somebody out there trying to get your money and you don't have to pay in this scenario. So I hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday. I love talking to you and sharing information with you, and I will look forward to talking to you again soon. Thank you so much for tuning in to Coffee with Connie. I'm Connie Foote with Foote Title Group, where we protect your home ownership. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.